If you don't like books, I'm guessing you ran out of patience after each book you read was dreadful, slow, useless, etc. Books is a branch of the entertainment industry, and there's going to be something that you like. But you need to find the right book, and in this video, I'll tell you how. To start off with, how old are you and what was the last book you enjoyed reading? Because one reason you might have lost your love in reading is because you have outgrown the YA genre, the genre that was constantly fed at a young age. YA includes Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, Hunger Games, etc. You're too mature to read these books. Maybe it's because your school librarian is YA or can't afford to buy other books. Or maybe your town just doesn't have a library, so you have to borrow from your neighbors. Who knows? Point is, books have as many genres, perhaps even more, than movies and shows. So if you don't like books that are available, that doesn't mean you won't like books in general. Now, there are several ways to get books. Obviously, there are libraries and bookstores. And don't just think about your school library. Think about the town one, since the town usually has more variety than the school. If you can't find a book in the library, then ask the librarian, because chances are they're connected to other libraries and that have what your interests are. Now, if the libraries don't have the genre you're interested in, what about bookstores? If you can't afford to go to one, then great. If not, then online shopping is available. If you can't afford the space books take up, then try ebooks. If you don't have the money to afford books and the time to go to a library, then you probably can't afford entertainment in general. If you have entertainment such as movies, books are going to do a better job of occupying your time than movies. So yeah, if you can't afford much, then books are a better choice of entertainment. Anyways, how do you even find a genre that you like? To find a genre you like, you need to recognize the genres of your favorite products of other branches of entertainment. This can be movies, shows, video games, videos, music, plays, and even board games. Once you know the genre, to recognize the elements that you enjoy the most, which can include characters, purpose, world building, etc. Once you know the genre and elements, Googling time! I love world building and fantasy, so I found epic fantasy, which includes The Lord of the Rings, The Wheel of Time, and the Stormlight Archive. Look at me now, making a video as to why you should read books. I spend almost an hour each day reading. Come on. That's because I found the right thing. I don't think I would have ever been in the entertainment industry if it weren't for books. I found the right genre and was able to embrace entertainment, so you can too. So we talked about how you lost your love for reading and how to get more books, and how to find out what books are good for you. Now I'm going to talk about the things that the book branch of entertainment has to offer that other branches don't. Dots are something that movies and shows barely get to cover and video games can't afford time. Books, on the other hand, can give such in-depth feelings and thought that you end up becoming the character. Books also can tell you what kind of person a character is through how they're talking about, how they're taking in their surroundings and how they're feeling. Words are very powerful, and since the book is made up of words, thoughts got to be explored into such great detail, since their thoughts are just often audio, and audio can easily be converted to words. Speaking of words, in books, you control the pace. You can read very fast and increase the pace, or read very slow and relax. Books are a combination of an individual's creativity that is not getting butchered by a studio and the reader's, and instead, the reader's mind is the one taking over, making a very beautiful combination. Books are expressions of an individual, and book publishers and editors often let the authors go to outrageous lengths, whereas the studio is not willing to spend millions on something they don't believe to work. There is a reason why most of the innovative stories come from books, and a lot of shows and movies make adaptations out of it. You know, original horror movies such as It, The Shining, Misery, are all adaptations of Stephen King novels. Lord of the Rings and all the Knights of Camelot adaptations are epic fantasy novel adaptations. Critically acclaimed movies such as Shawshank Redemption, The Godfather, Jaws, Jurassic Park, How to Train Your Dragon, Forrest Gump, and more yet again are based on books. So many great media are inspired by the advanced stories of books. You might say that movie directors just read these books for the money, but the truth is that books are the reason why these entertainers are where they are today. Without books, I doubt many movie directors would have been inspired to be a movie director. But wait, if a movie director likes books, why not be a writer instead? Scripts and screenplays are a very large part of making a good movie. I love books. So why not be a writer instead? Well, I'm already working on a book, but the truth is that making video essays like these channel my love for a keyboard similar to the way writing a book is. I like YouTube and books equally. I like writing these video essays and giving them to you, and reading books and writing books equally. You know, books are the home of most good stories and inspiration, because it takes a long time to make a movie and a lot of money. Not to mention a huge crew. And story doesn't carry the movie the same way a book does. The facts are simple. Those creators of the media you love books themselves. And that is why they are here today. They don't just read books for the profit, they already have read the book for fun and want to bring it to life. Books run the entertainment industry. Books are the primary source. Books are the roots, the seeds, the declaration of entertainment. Bold advancement come from books. Books rule. In conclusion, if you don't like books, that's because you have not found the right one and doesn't understand the value of it. In this video, we talked about how to find more books, how to find the right genre, and exclusive elements and boldness of books that allow entertainment to be so entertaining as it is today. Without books, we will be way far behind. And it is very possible to read books for fun. You just need to find your type. Thanks for watching and reading the subtitle/transcript, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! You know, I've never done my outro, like, in person. I always use my typical cut.